Alright, today we're in my Stardew Valley save because for some reason CS2 is not working and I cannot play Arms Race for whatever reason. But today I wanted to talk about the process and specifically the process of doing things, because doing the process, in my opinion, is the easiest part of the process. And the hardest part is actually starting the process. And this has become very apparent to me as I am finding it increasingly difficult to sit down and just kind of do the things that I want to do and do the things that I need to do. I do eventually get the things I need to do done, obviously, but sometimes it's a little harder than I want it to be. And that is true for this as well. You know, it took me, I don't know, a couple hours to not necessarily work up the mental fortitude, but like just work up the ability to just sit down here and start talking in the game. But again, it's not only true for, you know, recording videos, it's also true for the things that I need to do, like schoolwork and studying for tests and whatnot. And I'm just finding it hard to just start on that process as of recently. I don't know if it's because the semester is actually cranking up and now classes have gone from easy to I need to pay more attention. But I have found that as long as I've started the process, the actual doing of whatever the process is, whether it's studying, whether it's recording this video, whether it's editing a video, I find that it's actually rather easy to just keep going with it, because then I get comfortable and I can do the motions more fluidly. I can do everything that I need to do in regards to the process of whatever I'm doing. And we also got a sweet little ticket, which is part of the new 1.6 update. It means I get a peach sapling. I think it's very nice. But this kind of ties back into what I talked about the first time I recorded this video, oddly enough, was just kind of my general experience with college thus far. And it hasn't been a terrible experience, but it definitely started off a bit rough, solely because of the fact that in high school, my senior year, it's not that I didn't have to try, but all of the classes were substantially easier than the ones that had come before them. And it was my last year, and I knew all the teachers, and everything was generally just more laid back because I had already pretty much gotten all of my required credits to graduate. So my counselor was like, all right, well, you have half your schedule empty, so just fill it up with some electives. And I ended up taking some pretty fun and amazing classes, but I didn't really have to study for them, and I didn't really have to think about them because it was PE classes and then it was cooking classes, and all of the work pretty much is done in class for both of those, and there's not a ton of studying outside of class. So getting thrown back into the ringer with all of the college classes was it started out a bit rough, basically. That kind of ties back into the whole process thing, where I had to restart the whole process of going to school, going to class, doing good in class. And now that I am nearing the end of the second semester, I feel pretty confident in my ability to do it again. And I think it's definitely helped that I've also implemented my own structure with its own type of process, like I talked about, I don't know, 2 weeks ago with structure. Doing these videos has definitely helped me. Provides me with a space where I can just sort of do something not school related, while also being productive and seeing the fruits of my labor, rather than just having it be a number on a score sheet. And that has been quite a positive experience, even if nobody watches it and nobody really cares to watch it. I still find it fun and enjoyable, so I'm going to continue doing it. Oh, I needed to give her a leak. Whoops.